Hello, I'm Steve. Welcome to the Patio Heat channel, where we provide visual concepts of infrared heating as well as tips for outdoor comfort. Send your request to designs@patioheat.com for a personalized recommendation. Our one-on-one customer support helps you make the best decisions for your applications. We strive to earn your business. Visit our patioheat.com website for sales and more information. Now let's get heating. All right, so we have this residential patio that we talked about just a few days back. And of course, they have this louvered section of the patio above. And so the customer had a question in reference to how would I mount the units when there are some issues with regards to, the structural strength of the gutter system here. So I want to start off by saying that, number one, I am not a structural engineer. I cannot make a structural integrity answer for a question like that. So this would only be a concept here and maybe something that they can look at as being an option. So basically what we have is there is a gutter system around the perimeter of the inside edges of the louvered section here. You can see they gave me some dimensions of that, and I'm not quite sure of the true integrity of the structure itself. So this gutter system looks like it has like a little lip that goes right here, and I'm going to go ahead and just remove the louvers here for a moment and talk about this. So I have this section here. It comes out, it goes down. There's the water drainage system here, and then it comes back up, over, and then below you'll see there's an LED light fixture that is attached to that outer edge. So you can't go through this section here. So what's the best option? So what my concept might be, and again, this is just a concept, this is not structurally. What my concept is that the clearance between the bottom edge of the louvers when they're 90 degrees, facing up like this side here, my concept would be to, and the clearance that they have, I should say, is from this edge here to the bottom edge of the louvers when they're at this angle is 1.5 inches. So my concept would be is to somehow attach a 1x1 tubular steel, possibly aluminum bar that would go across and mount to either this lip here on this gutter here or go through this main beam section here so that it can get some strength, and then attach your heaters to that. Now these are the OEM brackets that I've used to attach to that 1x1. However, this is a 3-inch long bracket. You can come up with your own custom bracket. Make a 1x1 bracket that came down here, and then make your hole at the bottom. That would be just a tubular steel part down here, and then it would match up with the actual design that you have there. So just kind of making a recommendation here. So the other thing is I had originally recommended placing 3 units within the span, so 1 over here, 1 in the middle, and then 1 over here. This particular customer only has the ability to attach the electrical in the center here on the left. I'm going to take off these louvers again. So it'd be there's a section right here on this left side, 1 here on the right side, and then 1 here and 1 here for those attachment points of electrical options. And what I did here is basically I believe I have this at approximately 8 foot center to center. This is double check that here. Go here to here. So we can grab that properly. There we go. And yeah, you can see that we have it at 8 foot center to center. And that way that your ray is very uniform. You got a nice crossover here. Now if you push them to the center of this louvered section, you'll see that it's not going to be heating as much as you would like it to be. So we'll just go ahead and move this over here to the center section here, and the crossover rays are okay, but moving them both like that is just not as as best as I could recommend, I guess is the best way to say it. So you can see here now, this section here of the crossover array is very little, and you can see here that I'm going to just take these off for a second here so you can see this. But you know, it would work. It's just not as much of the crossover array going center to center, but that would be totally up to you. You can see that's a 9.5 feet essentially. That's totally up to you on how you'd want to do that. But again, mounting on it just a bar that came across here, and I should also mention that this bar from this edge here, this left side here to this outer edge here, I have that distance at 12.5 inches. So just bear that in mind. And the same is true over here on this side over here. So let me go ahead and put these heaters back on. And yeah, you could go with that 9.5 feet of distance here. Roughly, I got 9.5 feet. Obviously, it's 9.4 1/8. But yeah, center to center would be fine. It just is not as much crossover array, and I'd like a little bit more if that's possible. But in any case, this is just a recommendation of how you might be able to mount a unit. Again, structurally, you'd have to investigate. You know, there's a thing called Unistrut. Unistrut is a more commercial looking product that you could paint the same color as this. And they do have measurements of weight capacity that you could look at. So that's another option that you can go with. But this is how I would do this type of function if I was, as far as the placement is concerned, if I was to mount the units on some custom made bars or something of that nature. So, all right, well, I hope this has helped. I look forward to getting your comments and or requests, so please send your information into designs@patioheat.com or just leave a comment in the comment section below, and we'll be happy to assist you in whichever way we can. Thank you very much. Have an excellent day.